Hello everyone and welcome to PSC-203. I'm Andrew Sartorius, I'll be the professor for this course, and I'm genuinely glad you guys are here. American government has always been an important thing in my life, and it affects all of us all the time. So this course I hope to be really informative for you guys, and I hope you'll get as much out of it as I have gotten in preparing it for you. So I'm a husband, a dad, an attorney, and an educator. In my life, I work with the government all the time. First, I've got 3, soon to be 4 amazing kids, and we deal with the government all the time, from the schools they attend to the grants that sponsor various things that they need to the roads that we drive on to get to and from work. As an attorney, I quite literally represent people who are accused of crimes that can't afford attorneys as a public defender. So I am fighting against the government to keep people out of jail, typically. And that I'm at the intersection of the Constitution and crimes and everything like that. As an educator, certainly we deal with the government all the time. Lincoln University wouldn't be possible without the support of the state of Missouri, as it's a state institution. Courthouse work taught me that government's not abstract. Rules and institutions affect real people all the time. Additionally, something you'll need to know as we get kind of into the differences between sections. I'm visually impaired. I have an awesome condition called albinism. Not so great vision, but awesome white hair to compensate for it. Accessibility has always been important to me, but for those of you coming into class, please feel free to always shout out questions. I'm not going to be able to see your hands if they're raised. Similarly, when we're submitting homework for this class, everything is going to be digital. That way it's easier for me to read. In this class, you are going to be evaluated on accuracy, evidence, application, and reasoning. But I don't expect you to agree with me all the time. In fact, if you do, it might not be a good sign. Government's really interesting because basically what we're going to learn next week when the course actually begins is that it is people coming together to figure out how to get along even though they don't agree about their values or what the most important thing is. It's figuring out how do we all work together, play nice in the sandbox. And so lots of times when it comes to talking about the government, the correct answer is going to be, it depends. Or, you know, if I had this information, it would change the way I was looking at it. Both sections of this class, the -01 and the -90, are going to begin each week in a module. For your convenience, I'm going to try and organize everything in modules. That way you can go week by week and figure out what you have to do. This is going to help orient you, prepare you for the lesson, learn, interact, and check your learning. And we're going to then also verify submissions. If you are in the -01 section, that means that you need to come on campus. You are an in-person section, so we'll be teaching this live. If you're the -90 section, this is an online section. You do not need to come on campus, but you are more than welcome to. For the -90 folks, if you do decide you want to come on campus, we're in Frank Hall, room number 308, and we will start usually promptly at 8 a.m. Class runs 50 minutes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. For both sessions, when I finish recording a session, as we'll do every single time, that session will be edited and then put on YouTube for you. That way, when you are needing to review, you can look at the YouTube videos, or if you're in the 90 session, that's how you're going to get your information. A big part of this class is going to be participation. If you're in the 01 session on campus, you are going to participate in person. You're going to get graded on how much you contribute during assignments and stuff like that. If you're in the 90 session, you're going to have quizzes and stuff based on the videos. So it's going to be important that you A, watch those, and B, submit your assignments so that I can verify that you actually did that part. Everybody, I'd encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's going to be a link on Canvas for you. That way you're going to be able to always keep up to date when the new video comes out. I will use announcements for things like class is canceled or here's a really important reminder, but I'm not going to send an announcement every time I get a video uploaded. Okay? So It's very important that you guys are able to get a hold of me. My phone number is on Canvas for emergencies only. Generally speaking, I'm off campus most of the time. I work full-time as a public defender, and I only work part-time as a professor. And so if you need me, please send me a Canvas message. Please do so. Don't wait to run into me or reach out through, email or something expecting that I'm going to be monitoring that. I'm going to monitor Canvas the most. And then also with that, do give me about 48 hours to respond to messages. I try to get back to you same day, but if something slips, if I'm at a trial or something, it might be 2 business days later. In the event of an emergency, please feel free to call or text me. One thing that's pretty common at Lincoln is for technology that seems to be working perfectly fine to kind of stop. And in that case, don't hesitate to reach out and be like, hey, Andrew, I can't get this submission to work. Can you please help me? If you do that, fantastic. Mostly because if nobody lets me know that something's not working, I'm going to mark things as not being turned in, not having known to give you guys extra time. So for this week, here's what I need you to do. First, take note of the Start Here page. Canvas is going to be the official source for all of your assignments, instructions, and deadlines in this course. But to kind of help get you oriented and everything, I have a Start Here section I've created. There's a short, ungraded Start Here checklist and a little introduction project. Especially for those of you online, that's going to help me a lot get to know who you are and put a story with the face, or story with the name rather. I'm really glad you're all here. This is going to be a great semester. So let's get to it. And I can't wait to see you guys next week.